Hi, Cam. Happy 5th anniversary. This is Betsy Wurzel, your founder and creator of hashtag Kick Alzheimer's Ass Movement. And I'm coming on today. Um, and I got a chance to come on last week to wish everyone happy Valentine's Day or happy National Caregivers Day. So I wanted to make sure I got on here to celebrate the 5th anniversary of CAM. And if you are a caregiver or were a caregiver, I hope you honored yourself for Caregivers Day. And I hope you always look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm a kick ass caregiver doing the best I can every day, and pat yourself on the back. And thank you for all that you do and all that you have done. Excuse me. Well, I want to thank everyone for being part of CAM Family. And I can't believe it's 5 years ago that this was created. And if I get emotional, that's the way I am. I would not have this group if it wasn't for Lori uh, Lepore. And I want to salute Lori right now. Salute Lori. Happy 5th anniversary, Cam. I met Lori, for those of you who don't know, I met Lori in another group and I started hashtagging Kick Alzheimer's Ass Movement. And I said, yeah, I'd like to create this group after Matt dies. Lori would say, you need to start it now. And a life coach told me, Betsy, you should start this now. Well, I never saw myself as a leader, folks. Never, ever did I see myself as a leader. Okay. Never thought of myself that way. And Lori encouraged me, I'll help you start it. Lori's own sister was dying and she wanted to do something and to help people. And I created this group so no one should ever walk this journey alone during or after caregiving. I walked this journey alone for 14 years before I got on Facebook, which was in 2014. And I went crazy joining support groups. And I was so glad to know I wasn't alone anymore. There were other people out there. But people, excuse me, sometimes will ask me, why do you call it Kick Alzheimer's Ass Movement? Why don't you call it something else or, all dementias or something? Well, I'll tell you why. Alzheimer's has affected me personally, and not another dementia. Now, all dementias are welcome here, and you don't even have to be a caregiver to be here. But Alzheimer's affected my life. My father had it. My brother had some kind of undiagnosed dementia when he died. Matt's mom, my mother-in-law, had Alzheimer's. Her whole family had Alzheimer's, except her dad. And Matt had early onset. So that's why. Why do I call it Kick Alzheimer's Ass Movement? Because 2017, 16 or 17, forgot which one, I was in a very deep, dark hole, folks. I was contemplating how were the railroad tracks at Workville in the winter versus the summer. And I never would have taken my own life, and it frightened me that I was thinking about that. And why was I thinking about that? And I said, I got to get out of this hole. And I did get out of this hole and emotional. And I had gotten the mindset I cannot let this mofo disease destroy me or defeat me. And you have to have that mindset too, that you will not let this disease defeat you. Because there's life after caregiving, folks. It's not the same. It's not the same as before. You don't have your spouse, your partner, your mother, your dad, whoever you lost, it's not the same. And you will never be the same. You will not be the same at this journey here after you lose someone. I can tell you that right now. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm a Jersey girl and my father's daughter, but it's a different life after caregiving, and you have to accept that. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. I don't like it. Um, I didn't like being a young widow. I was 62 when Matt died. That's pretty young. I think that's young now. Um, I didn't get a chance to grow old with Matt. I didn't get a chance to enjoy golden years with Matt, but that's life. As my teacher told me one time, Betsy, life's not fair, and it's not. But you have to have that mindset. You're not going to let this disease destroy you, defeat you. And folks, I don't like when people say be strong because that's a bunch of bull crap. I will tell you this. You have the strength within you. You do. Call on it. Harness it. Because you have it. You have it. Believe me, you do. And if I can make it through this journey, and I did it with God's help, you can too. And I'm here to encourage you. So I said, if Alzheimer's is going to kick my ass, or I'm going to kick its ass. And I decided I'm going to kick its ass. And you might say, Betsy, Alzheimer's is a disease, not a person. So how can you kick Alzheimer's ass? I'll tell you. You kick Alzheimer's ass by living life. Live it every day. Enjoy being with your loved one. Don't worry how you're going to be, how they're going to be at a certain stage. You have to live each moment at a time. I know that sounds cliche, but it's true. And I wish I learned that earlier in Matt's journey. You will be able to handle it. And if you can't, there's support, there's help. Live each day. Go out and enjoy yourself and have your loved one enjoy themselves as long as they can. Excuse me. Because this disease is unpredictable. And you never know when they're going to lose skills and when they're going to progress. And I took Matt out as long as I could. Actually, I took Matt out right up until, he died January 1st. When I took him out that November 2019 was our anniversary. It was the last time I took him out other than a doctor's appointment. And then he couldn't go out anymore. So do what you can do. And I want to thank everyone for being here. Tell your friends about this group. This group is small. It never really, it grew a lot, but I don't care about numbers. I'm here for you. I'll be here. There's 5 people. I'll be here. There's 1 person other than me. I'll be here. There should ever get over 1,000. I will be here as long as I'm alive and I can function. And if I could get my act together, I would like to start doing videos in here. But folks, I'll tell you, I'm always tired. Caregiving really took a lot out of me. And I'm still caregiving for Josh, but that's not as exhausting as caregiving for Matt was. And, I highly recommend going for counseling. Highly recommend it. And I think it's very important to go for counseling. And if you have to place your loved one, then you have to. Because sometimes we have to know our limitations, and sometimes our loved one needs more care than what we could provide for them. Doesn't mean you fail them. You do not fail them. And don't make promises you can't keep. I never promised Matt that I wouldn't place him. As I said, if it comes to a point I have to place you, I will. Thankfully, I didn't have to. But if I had to, I would have had to. No question. And as a matter of fact, if Matt would have lived longer, I would have had to. And there's like so much to discuss that I need to start doing videos again in here. And I just want to thank a shout out to Daisy Vest. Daisy, thank you for creating the banners. Lori and I asked Daisy if she would mind creating banners because Lori could no longer do it. And Daisy jumped right in. Get emotional again. So thank you, Daisy, for creating your wonderful banners. And Daisy is a fierce advocate who does her days art work and advocacy and awareness for all dementias. And Daisy is now selling T-shirts. Go on her page and check it out. Lori, Lori did open up a Cam store with merchandise, but nobody was brought it. We wanted to, earn money so we could give it to a caregiver. I think Lori closed out the store. I don't even know. I think she did, but I didn't have anything to do with that. That was Lori's baby. And I'm going to have to put a video in here about when Lori first designed the t-shirt. She did it as a joke with the boot about Kick Alzheimer's Ass movement. I miss Lori so much. I know we all do. And best way to honor Lori, to honor Matt, is to help somebody, is to enjoy life. Life is short, folks. And as I always say, self-care is a matter of life and death. And that's your life and death. Yes, it's that serious. If you want to enjoy life after caregiving, you have to take care of yourself. No, it's hard. I know it's hard. No, it's hard to get that balance, believe me. I feel guilty many, many times of taking time for myself. But we have to. You have to. And to go for regular checkups. And when I think back of, I don't know how I function sometimes. I have fibromyalgia. I suffer from migraines. I was exhausted all the time. I couldn't rest properly. And I tell you, I am grateful, so grateful to be alive and to be healthy. Not only did I caregive for Matt for 10 years, I caregived for my mother-in-law for 5. That's 15 years of caregiving. So I give God the credit, the glory. It's by His strength, not mine. And I just want to thank everyone for being here. Thank you for being kick-ass caregivers. And honor yourself. And if you have children that are caregivers, honor them. Excuse me. I did that with Josh. And you're going to see more and more young people being caregivers. So that's what I have to say, folks. Thank you for being here. Happy anniversary, Cam. I don't have a noisemaker, but happy anniversary. And thank you all for being here. Thank you to those who contribute. You know who you are. And thank you. Thank you for being here to support each other, to love each other. I love this group. It's small and it's supportive. Oh, excuse me. I feel like it's like family. And that's why I call it, I say Cam family, because we are a family. And that's how I feel. But please tell your friends about this group. I mention this group when I do my show, but it's okay. I told Lori way back, I'd rather have quality than quantity, and I will be here no matter how many people are here. Um, because somebody is going to need support. If you want one-to-one support, if you need one-to-one support, or if you want to text me, inbox me, you can. I will get back to you. And to just be respectful of the hours, I am on the East Coast. So, and if you want to call me, you can through Facebook Messenger if you want, and I will get back to you. And of course, I have to toot my own horn here. If you don't already subscribe to Chatting with Betsy, please do so. It's for free on Spotify, Spreaker, Apple, Amazon Music. I have great guests, and whether you're a caregiver or not, it's not specifically a caregiver podcast, but anyone can benefit from my guest. And I thank you if you already do subscribe. And all of this, Chatting with Betsy, Kick Alzheimer's Ass Movement, is all because of Matt. And so I honor you, Matt. Salute. Um, I wouldn't have met Lori if it wasn't for Matt. I wouldn't have known any of you if it wasn't for Matt. So Matt was my inspiration, as you all know, or if you don't know, you do now, to get in my car. And I did videos in my car long before there was TikTok, long before anyone on Instagram was doing videos in cars. I was doing it. And I always been ahead of my time. But I just want to thank you all for being here and give yourself a hug. I hug you from my heart to yours. Give you a hug. They're doing a good job. I know it's a hard, difficult road. We're all on different journeys here. Excuse me. My chronic cough. We're all on, different levels here, different journeys. I am a past caregiver. I'm a present caregiver. Um, I have learned to really enjoy life and always find something to be grateful for. And the best way we can honor our loved ones is by enjoying life, living life, because it's very short, and honoring their memory. And that's what I do. I will always honor Matt's memory till I can't do it because of whatever reason, or I die, whichever one comes first. But enjoy life, folks, and reach out and help someone, because when you help someone, it makes you feel better. Makes me feel better. Excuse me. This is how caregiving affected me. My lungs. I started coughing midway with Matt's journey. I'm going to the doctor next week again. So that's not to say, folks. Didn't mean for it to be so long. I think I covered everything. Okay. Happy anniversary, Cam. Tell your friends to join. And, share about this group. And thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.